In the heart of Etheria, where the elements of fire and air converged, lay the land of emberstone and sky iron. Volcanoes rumbled with ancient power. From their molten hearts, rare minerals flowed. These were not ordinary metals. They were imbued with the very essence of magic. The history of emberstone and sky iron was etched in ancient scrolls and tomes, telling tales of old civilizations that once thrived here, harnessing the land's mystical energies. Enchanted forests and magical creatures roamed freely, adding to the land's mystique. For within this land lived blacksmiths unlike any other. They were masters of their craft, able to coax forth the magic from the earth and infuse it into their creations. Among these artisans, two stood apart: Master Faldir of the Lapis Forge and Lady Svana of the Turquoise Anvil. They were legends, their names whispered on the wind. Both possessed unparalleled skill and ambition, their destinies intertwined with the fate of the land itself. One sought ultimate power, the other unbreakable defense. Their rivalry, born of ambition and pride, would shake the very foundations of Etheria. The land of emberstone and sky iron was not just a place of natural wonder, but a crucible of creation. Its significance lay in the ancient artifacts and relics that held the secrets of the universe. Blacksmiths here studied these ancient texts, deciphering runes and blueprints that guided their craft. Their forges glowed with an energy that was both natural and otherworldly, a testament to their harmony with the land. Knowledge was passed down through generations, each blacksmith adding to the legacy of emberstone and sky iron. The weapons and tools they created were legendary, each piece a masterpiece of both art and magic. As they worked, magical energy flowed through their hands, and the land itself seemed to respond to their efforts. Emberstone and sky iron were more than just lands. They were living, breathing entities, integral to the balance of Etheria. High in the mountains, where the air crackled with energy, resided Master Faldir. His forge, located in the heart of emberstone, pulsed with intense heat. The air shimmered with the raw power that emanated from within. Faldir's journey began as a humble apprentice, learning the ancient arts of blacksmithing from his mentor. His mentor, a legendary blacksmith, recognized Faldir's potential and taught him the secrets of the Lapis Forge. He was a master of the rarest of metals, each possessing unparalleled energy. Their depths held the fury of the volcanoes, the raw might of the earth. Faldir discovered the Lapis Forge during a perilous journey through the mountains, guided by ancient maps and legends. Faldir's creations were renowned throughout the land, weapons of terrifying power imbued with the very essence of the volcano's fury. Each swing of his hammer channeled the raw, untamed magic of the rare metals. His most prized creation was the Stormbreaker, a warhammer capable of summoning storms of fire and lightning. It was said that a single blow from Stormbreaker could level mountains and shatter the sky. Master Faldir's legacy was forged in the heart of the Lapis Forge, where the power of the earth and his unmatched skill combined to create legendary weapons. Known for his fiery temper and unmatched skill, Faldir's creations not only possessed immense power but also a unique beauty, reflecting his fiery passion. His reputation as the greatest blacksmith in Emberstone is challenged only by one other. From a young age, Faldir was drawn to the mysteries of metal and fire. His curiosity led him to explore the depths of the mountains, where he first encountered the raw elements that would define his craft. He spent years studying ancient texts and scrolls, absorbing the knowledge of blacksmiths who came before him. This dedication to learning set him apart from his peers. Faldir often worked in solitude, honing his skills and pushing the boundaries of what was possible with metal and magic. His journey was fraught with challenges, from mastering the volatile nature of the rare metals to surviving the treacherous conditions of the volcanic forge. The passing of his mentor was a pivotal moment in Faldir's life. It was then that he vowed to honor his mentor's legacy by becoming the greatest blacksmith the world had ever known. With each weapon he forged, Faldir poured his heart and soul into his work, creating masterpieces that were as beautiful as they were powerful. The Lapis Forge itself seemed to come alive under Faldir's touch, glowing with an otherworldly energy that resonated with his own inner fire. His creations were not just tools of war, they were extensions of his very being, each one a testament to his unparalleled skill and passion. As Faldir grew older, he began to pass on his knowledge to a new generation of blacksmiths, ensuring that the secrets of the Lapis Forge would live on. Master Faldir's legacy is one of unmatched skill, fiery passion, and a dedication to the craft that continues to inspire blacksmiths to this day. In the valley below, where rivers flowed with the tears of the mountains, resided Lord Svanna. His forge, nestled within the tranquil surroundings of ski iron, resonated with ethereal beauty and calm. The air hummed with the gentle strength of the earth, a stark contrast to the volatile energy of Faldir's forge. He was a master of turquoise, a gemstone of enduring resilience. Its calm green surface reflected the unwavering strength of the mountains, the quiet power of nature's endurance. From a young age, Lord Svanna was drawn to the forge, his hands guided by the wisdom of his ancestors. His family, renowned blacksmiths, passed down the secrets of the turquoise anvil through generations. Svanna's creations were coveted for their intricate designs and unparalleled strength. Armor and shields that could withstand any attack, forged with a delicate touch that belies their power. His most treasured creation was the World Heart, a shield capable of deflecting any attack and healing any wound. It was said that the World Heart held the very essence of life itself, granting its bearer unmatched protection. Lord Svanna's skills were honed through years of studying ancient texts and mastering the secrets of the earth. The turquoise anvil, his sacred forge, was a place of immense power and significance. It was here that he channeled the energy of the turquoise gemstone, creating artifacts of legendary strength. Svanna also shared his knowledge with a select few, ensuring that the legacy of the turquoise anvil would endure for generations. His rivalry with Faldir was legendary, each striving to outdo the other in a contest of skill and artistry. Lord Svanna's deep connection to nature and the earth was evident in every piece he crafted, a testament to his upbringing and the legacy of the turquoise anvil. For years, a silent tension hung between the two blacksmiths. Their contrasting styles and opposing beliefs fueled a rivalry that echoed through the valleys and peaks of Emberstone and Skyern. Whispers of their rivalry reached every corner of the land. Some saw it as a friendly competition, pushing the boundaries of their craft. Others viewed it with apprehension, fearing the potential consequences of such unchecked ambition. One evening, a mysterious figure arrived in Emberstone, a scroll clutched tightly in his hand. It was a challenge penned by an unknown hand. They were tasked with creating a weapon of unimaginable power, one that would determine the fate of their world. The winner would have their name etched in the annals of Etheria's history, their creations hailed as the pinnacle of their art. The loser would be forever silenced, their forge extinguished, their legacy forgotten. Svan's eyes narrowed with determination, his mind already racing with ideas for the contest. Faldir, on the other hand, felt a surge of confidence, certain that his skills would outshine Svan's. The stakes were higher than ever, with the entire village watching and waiting to see who would emerge victorious. Both blacksmiths knew that this challenge would not only test their abilities but also define their legacies for generations to come. The origins of the challenge were shrouded in mystery, said to be an ancient tradition dating back to the first blacksmiths of Etheria. Elders spoke of legendary contests where the finest blacksmiths competed to create weapons of unparalleled power, each contest shaping the course of history. Svan and Faldir delved into the ancient texts, seeking inspiration and guidance from the masters of old. The entire village was abuzz with anticipation, with bets being placed and children mimicking the blacksmith's craft. As the days passed, the blacksmiths worked tirelessly, their forges glowing late into the night. Every strike of the hammer, every spark that flew, brought them closer to the moment of truth. The stage was set for an epic showdown, one that would be remembered for generations to come. Section 5. The Crucible of Pride, Accepting the Challenge. Lord Svanna read the challenge, his brow furrowed in thought. He knew Faldir's ambition. He'd sensed it growing stronger, fueled by the raw power he commanded. This challenge was not just about skill or artistry, it was about ego, about proving his dominance over the very forces of nature. He knew that refusing the challenge would only fuel his arrogance, confirming his belief in his own superiority. Lord Svanna accepted the challenge. It was not a decision made from pride, but from a sense of duty. He had to protect Etheria from Faldir's unchecked ambition. He understood the destructive potential of his creations. His turquoise, a symbol of peace and protection, stood in stark contrast to his lapis lazuli, a conduit for raw power. Deep down, Lord Svanna felt a gnawing fear. What if he wasn't strong enough? What if Faldir's power overwhelmed him? He remembered the countless hours spent honing his skills, the sacrifices made, and the pain endured. Faldir, on the other hand, was driven by a relentless ambition, a desire to bend the world to his will. Lord Svanna's motivation was different. He fought not for power, but for the safety of his loved ones and the peace of Etheria. Despite his fears, he knew he couldn't back down. The stakes were too high. The challenge was more than a test of skill. It was a battle of wills, a clash of ideologies. With the challenge accepted, Faldir and Lord Svanna set to work in their respective forges. The air was thick with anticipation as the two blacksmiths poured their hearts and souls into their creations. Each strike of the hammer, each spark of the forge brought them closer to the moment of truth. The emotional weight of the task was heavy, but both Faldir and Lord Svanna were determined to prove their worth. Lord Svanna's hands trembled slightly as he gripped his tools, the weight of his responsibility pressing down on him. Faldir's eyes burned with a fierce determination, his mind consumed by the desire to dominate. Lord Svanna's face was a mix of fear and resolve, each strike of his hammer a testament to his inner turmoil. Faldir's confident smirk never wavered, his movements precise and calculated, as if he had already won. Lord Svanna paused to take a deep breath, his eyes closing momentarily as he sought strength from within. Faldir's hands glowed with magical energy, his focus unbroken, his ambition driving him forward. With a steely determination, Lord Svanna resumed his work, each strike of the hammer echoing his resolve to protect Etheria. The air was thick with tension and anticipation as Faldir and Lord Svanna worked tirelessly in their forges, each driven by their own motivations and fears. Section 6. A year of toil, the forge burns bright. News of the challenge spread like wildfire, anticipation crackled in the air, a tangible energy that pulsed with every swing of the blacksmith's hammers. As the days passed, the forges of Emberstone and Skiern burned brighter than ever. Faldir and Svan worked tirelessly, their determination unwavering. The rhythmic pounding of metal and the roar of the flames created a symphony of creation. Faldir, fueled by his desire for dominance, channeled the raw power of the volcanoes into his creation. His hammer, Stormbreaker, thrummed with potent energy, each swing echoing like thunder through the mountains. Svan, driven by his desire to protect his homeland, infused his creation with the serene strength of the mountains. Determination etched on their faces, sweat dripping from their brows, they focused intensely on their work. His shield, Worldheart, pulsed with a warm light, its turquoise surface radiating a sense of tranquility and resilience. The energy was palpable, and the anticipation built as the moment of the final showdown drew near. The fate of Etheria hung in the balance, suspended between the might of the Stormbreaker and the resilience of the Worldheart. The blacksmiths scoured the land for rare materials, enchanted ores that glowed with an otherworldly light. They chanted ancient spells, their voices harmonizing with the hum of the forge as runes glowed on their anvils. Their hands moved with precision, crafting intricate designs that held the essence of their respective powers. The fire of the forge reflected in their eyes, mirroring the intensity of their focus and the depth of their resolve. Tools glowed with enchantment, each strike sending a shower of sparks that danced like fireflies in the dim light. Faces illuminated by the forge's glow, their determination remained unwavering, each moment bringing them closer to the final creation. As their creations took shape, mystical energy swirled around them, a testament to the power and skill they wielded. With the final touches, their creations glowed with an undeniable power, ready to face the ultimate test in the epic showdown. Section 7. The day of the showdown. An anxious calm. As the final day approached, a tense calm settled over Emberstone and Skiern. The sky swirled with an unnatural energy, a reflection of the suspense that gripped the land. People traveled from the farthest reaches of the land, their faces etched with a mixture of anticipation and apprehension, to witness the event that would shape their future. A vast arena, carved into the side of a mountain, served as the stage for this epic confrontation. The air crackled with anticipation as Faldir and Thrain entered the arena. Their faces, normally etched with the soot and sweat of their craft, were now serious and determined. The crowd fell silent, the weight of their expectations pressing down on the two blacksmiths. In that moment of tense silence, the fate of Etheria rested solely on their shoulders. Faldir's mind raced with thoughts of his past failures and triumphs, each memory fueling his resolve. Thrain, on the other hand, felt the weight of his ancestors' legacy, his heart pounding with a mix of fear and determination. The Blacksmiths took a moment to reflect on their journey, the rivalry that had driven them, and the challenge that lay ahead. The air was thick with suspense, and the world held its breath, waiting to see the outcome of this epic showdown. Whispers spread through the crowd, a murmur of excitement and fear, as children gazed in awe at the spectacle unfolding before them. The tools of their trade, now glinting with an almost magical light, lay ready for the battle ahead, each one a testament to their skill and dedication. Faldir and Thrain exchanged a knowing glance, their intense focus unbroken, each understanding the gravity of the moment. The mystical energy in the arena seemed to build, the tension rising with every passing second, as the world awaited the clash of these legendary blacksmiths. The entrance to the arena loomed large, casting long shadows that seemed to stretch into eternity, a fitting prelude to the battle that was about to commence. The crowd held their breath, the suspenseful atmosphere thickening as the moment of truth drew ever closer. In these final moments of calm, Faldir and Thrain stood ready, their faces a portrait of determination, as the world watched with bated breath. Section 8. Beneath the Twin Moons, the Blacksmiths clash. The day of the final showdown had arrived. The air crackled with energy as Faldir and Lord Svanna faced off, their skills unleashed in full. Faldir's Stormbreaker, wreathed in flames, crackled with raw power, its heat distorting the air around it. His first blow shook the very foundations of the arena, splitting the earth and scorching the sky with a fiery arc. Lord Svanna stood firm, the world heart held high, its turquoise glow a beacon of hope. The shield, bathed in a soft turquoise light, absorbed the blow, the impact reverberating through the arena like a thunderclap. Sparks flew as the two blacksmiths clashed, the sound of metal echoing through the land. Faldir, consumed by his ambition, rained down blow after blow, each strike more powerful and precise than the last, his technique a blend of raw strength and refined skill. Lord Svanna, his heart heavy with the burden of his responsibility, met each attack with unwavering resolve, his movements a symphony of defense and counterattack. The world heart held, deflecting his fury, its magical barrier protecting the land from his unchecked power, each deflection a testament to Lord Svanna's mastery. The crowd watched, mesmerized and terrified as the two blacksmiths clashed beneath the twin moons, their epic struggle a legend in the making. The outcome would determine the fate of their world. Faldir's eyes burned with determination, sweat dripping from his brow as he channeled every ounce of his strength into each strike. Lord Svanna's face remained calm and focused, his eyes reflecting the turquoise glow of the world heart, his breathing steady and controlled. Each clash of their weapons sent sparks flying, the sheer force of their blows creating shockwaves that rippled through the arena. Faldir's stance was powerful, his muscles tensed with effort, his hands gripping the hammer with unyielding resolve. Lord Svanna moved with grace, his shield shifting with precision, his feet finding perfect balance with each step, their eyes locked in fierce determination, sweat and dirt marking their skin, each fully aware that this battle would decide their destinies. Beneath the ethereal glow of the twin moons, the arena became a stage for their epic clash, every moment illuminated by the moonlight. The crowd, a mix of children and elders, watched in rapt attention, their faces lit by the glow of the battle, each heart beating in unison with the rhythm of the fight. The final clash of their weapons sent a cascade of sparks and light exploding from the impact, a moment that would be etched into the annals of history. Exhausted but resolute, Faldir and Lord Svanna stood with weapons lowered, their heavy breathing the only sound in the now silent arena. The crowd erupted in cheers, celebrating the epic battle they had just witnessed, joy and relief washing over their faces as the fate of their world hung in the balance. Section 9. The Price of Ambition, a World in Peril. As the battle raged on, the world itself seemed to tremble. Faldir's eyes, once filled with burning ambition, now flickered with a desperate, almost manic energy. The lapis lazuli in his hammer pulsed in sync with his frantic heartbeat, feeding his desperation. He poured every ounce of his being into one final, devastating attack. The air crackled, the very fabric of reality groaning under the strain of their power. Svar, sensing the impending catastrophe, knew that even the world heart couldn't withstand the full force of this final attack. The intensity of the clash reached a fever pitch. The fate of Emberstone and Ski Iron hung in the balance. Svar had to make a choice that went against his very nature, a choice that could shatter the peace he'd sworn to protect. The clash of their powers sent shockwaves through Etheria, tearing apart the very land they sought to protect. Faldir and Svar watched in horror as their actions brought ruin to the world they loved. The realization hit them hard. This was the price of their ambition, the cost of their rivalry. With newfound determination, they knew they had to set aside their differences and work together to save Etheria. Combining their strengths, they channeled their powers in harmony, striving to mend the damage they had caused. Slowly, the world began to heal, the balance of magic restored by their united effort. In that moment, they understood the true power of unity and the importance of their bond, forged through adversity. The villagers of Emberstone and Sky'iron were thrown into chaos, their lives upended by the cataclysmic clash. Families were torn apart, children cried out in fear, and despair gripped the hearts of many. Elders and community leaders struggled to maintain order, their voices barely heard over the din of panic. Faldir and Svar walked through the aftermath, their hearts heavy with guilt and sorrow. Determined to make amends, they joined the villagers in rebuilding, their efforts a beacon of hope amidst the ruins. Through their shared struggle, Faldir and Svar's bond grew stronger, their respect for each other deepening. As nature began to reclaim the land, the balance of magic was slowly restored, and a sense of peace returned to Etheria. With hope in their hearts, Faldir and Svar looked towards the future, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead, together. Section 10. The Heart of Creation, a Lesson Learned. Lord Svanna, in a desperate act of self-sacrifice, threw himself in the path of Faldir's final, catastrophic blow. The World Heart, imbued with his life force, met the Stormbreaker head-on. The impact echoed through the land, a blinding flash of energy that momentarily extinguished the light of the twin moons. The crowd, blinded and buffeted by the shockwave, could only shield their eyes and brace for the inevitable. When the light faded and the dust settled, they saw a scene that would forever be etched in the memory of Etheria. Faldir stood, his hammer falling from his grasp, his face etched with horror and regret. At his feet lay the shattered remnants of the Stormbreaker and the World Heart, their power spent. But from the heart of their destruction, where the two opposing forces had collided, a single tree sprouted. Its leaves shimmered with a strange luminescence, a blend of turquoise and lapis lazuli, a testament to the power of creation and destruction, of ambition and sacrifice. In the aftermath of the epic clash, Faldir and Svanna came to a realization. Their rivalry, while driving them to greater heights, had also blinded them to the true purpose of their craft. They learned that the greatest creations come not from competition, but from collaboration and mutual respect. United by their shared grief and newfound wisdom, they vowed to forge a future built on cooperation and understanding. The magical tree stood as a reminder of their journey, a symbol of hope and the enduring power of unity and sacrifice. Reflecting on their past, Faldir and Svanna saw the errors of their ways, understanding that their rivalry had cost them dearly. They decided to channel their skills into a grand project, one that would benefit all of Etheria. The new artifact, a symbol of their unity, was presented to the people who cheered for the newfound peace and collaboration. Faldir and Svanna took on the role of mentors, guiding the next generation of blacksmiths with the wisdom they had gained. Together they stood by the magical tree, a living testament to their journey, their growth, and the resolution of their conflict. And so, in the land of Etheria, peace and unity prevailed, a lesson learned, and a future forged in harmony. Pause 3S, Section 11, The Final Confrontation, A Battle to Remember. In the heart of Etheria, where the skies bled into the earth, the Turquoise Blacksmith, Lord Svan, and the Lapis Lazuli Blacksmith, Master Faldir, faced each other one last time. Their eyes, once filled with mutual respect, now burned with the intensity of their ultimate showdown. The air crackled with energy as they summoned the full might of their respective gem powers. Lord Svan's turquoise aura shimmered like the ocean at dawn, while Master Faldir's lapis lazuli glow resembled the deep, unyielding sea. The ground beneath them trembled, unable to contain the sheer force of their impending clash. With a battle cry that echoed through the land, they charged. The clash of their hammers was a symphony of destruction and creation, each strike a testament to their unparalleled skill and determination. Sparks flew, and the very air seemed to vibrate with the intensity of their duel. As the battle raged on, it became clear that this was not just a fight for dominance, but a culmination of their legendary rivalry. Each strike was infused with their history, their sacrifices, and their unyielding ambition. The world watched in awe and terror as the two blacksmiths pushed beyond their limits, their powers colliding in a dazzling display of raw energy. In a final, desperate move, Lord Svan harnessed the ultimate gem power. His hammer, glowing with an otherworldly light, descended upon Master Faldir. The force of the strike was a testament to his mastery, a culmination of years of dedication and rivalry. The impact echoed through the land, a deafening roar that seemed to shake the very foundations of Etheria. When the dust settled, Master Faldir lay defeated, his body still and lifeless. Lord Svan stood over him, his breath ragged, his eyes filled with a mixture of triumph and sorrow. The realization of what he had done washed over him, a heavy weight that threatened to crush his spirit. In that moment, the land of Etheria held its breath. The battle was over, but its repercussions would be felt for generations to come. Lord Svan's final strike had not only ended a life, but it also marked the end of an era. The rivalry that had driven them to greatness had also led to their ultimate downfall. As the people of Emberstone and Sky Iron gathered around the scene, they understood the gravity of the moment. The final confrontation between the Turquoise and Lapis Lazuli blacksmiths would forever be etched in their memories, a powerful reminder of the fine line between creation and destruction, ambition and sacrifice. Pause 3s. And so, the story of Lord Svan and Master Faldir reached its tragic conclusion. Their legacy, a blend of triumph and loss, would serve as a cautionary tale for future generations. The final confrontation was not just the end of their rivalry, but a poignant lesson in the true cost of power and ambition. Section 11. Echoes of the Showdown, a legacy forged. The rivalry between Master Thalor and Lady Svan had ended, not in victory or defeat, but in a profound and mutual respect. Master Thalor and Lady Svan, their ambitions tempered by the near destruction of their homelands, decided to join forces. They became teachers, mentors to young blacksmiths, instilling in them the importance of balance and responsibility. They taught that true strength lay not in dominance, but in understanding and harnessing the power within. The tree, a symbol of their unity and Lady Svan's sacrifice, thrived in the heart of the renewed land. It became a place of pilgrimage, a reminder of the delicate balance between creation and destruction, ambition and sacrifice. The people of Emberstone and Sky Iron learned a valuable lesson that day. They learned that true progress lay not in striving for dominance but in seeking harmony, in understanding that the pursuit of power without responsibility could have devastating consequences. The legacy of the Enchanted Blacksmiths lived on, a tale of inspiration and hope, a reminder that even the most skilled hands could forge both wonders and weapons of unimaginable beauty and power. From their combined efforts, hope blossomed. The new generation of blacksmiths, guided by Master Thalor and Lady Svan's wisdom, forged a future filled with promise and unity. They embraced the lessons of the past, striving to create a world where the forge was a symbol of creation and collaboration, not conflict. And so, the story of Master Thalor and Lady Svan concluded not in sorrow, but in serenity. Their legacy, a beacon of hope, guiding Emberstone and Sky Iron towards a harmonious future. The Enchanted Blacksmith's tale became a timeless legend, a testament to the enduring power of understanding, balance, and the unyielding spirit of creation. Master Thalor and Lady Svan continued to lead their people, their wisdom and experience guiding the next generation. The villages of Emberstone and Sky Iron flourished, their people united by a shared purpose and a common goal. The legacy of the Enchanted Blacksmiths was not just in their legendary skills, but in the community they built and the values they instilled. Every year a grand festival was held to celebrate their achievements, a testament to the enduring spirit of collaboration and creativity. And so, the story of Master Thalor and Lady Svan lived on, a beacon of hope and inspiration for generations to come. Their legacy, a testament to the power of unity and the enduring spirit of creation, would forever guide the people of Emberstone and Sky Iron towards a brighter future. Pause 3s. Section 12. The Turquoise Masters. The new generation of Turquoise Blacksmiths, inheriting the legacy of Lord Svanna, have risen to become the legendary makers of weapons for kings. Their skills, honed through years of dedication and innovation, have earned them a place in the annals of history. With each strike of the hammer, they forge not just weapons, but legends. In the heart of Sky Iron, the turquoise forges burn brightly, their flames a testament to the undying spirit of creation. These blacksmiths, guided by the wisdom of Lord Svanna, have perfected their craft, blending ancient techniques with modern ingenuity. Their creations are revered, not just for their unmatched quality, but for the stories they tell and the power they embody. The Turquoise Masters are more than just artisans. They are the keepers of a profound legacy. Each weapon they create is a masterpiece, a symbol of their dedication and a reflection of their heritage. Kings and warriors from distant lands seek their expertise, knowing that a weapon forged by the Turquoise Masters is a symbol of unparalleled strength and honor. As they work, the blacksmiths of Ski Iron remember the lessons of the past. They understand that true power lies not in the weapon itself, but in the hands that wield it and the purpose it serves. Their creations are not tools of destruction, but instruments of protection and justice. The Turquoise Masters forge on, their hammers ringing out a symphony of creation, their hearts filled with the spirit of Lord Svanna. They are the living embodiment of his legacy, a testament to the enduring power of skill, dedication, and the unyielding pursuit of excellence. And so, the story of the Turquoise Blacksmiths continues, their legacy etched in the annals of history, a beacon of inspiration and a symbol of the limitless potential of human creativity. With every strike of the hammer, they shape not just metal but the very future of their world.